Hey, welcome to a What I Eat in a Day video. I am a whole food, plant-based, completely vegan mom who follows the Starch Solution and loves to eat for maximum weight loss. If you are not subscribed, go ahead and hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out.
So, new day. I'm at work and funny story. So I came in and I'm doing this thing now where I'm going to eat breakfast first and then drink coffee when I get to work. And so I had a Japanese sweet potato for breakfast this morning. I'm sorry I didn't film it. It was early and I was getting ready and I just ate a half of a Japanese sweet potato, but it was a big one. And so I get to work. I'm making my little coffee shop now. It's been a good hour since I've ate, and so everything is settled, and hopefully this is good and for hormone health. I have a coworker come in and bring me this drink, and he goes, you looked like you wanted to murder someone yesterday, Rachel, so I wanted to bring you a drink so that way nobody dies. I don't know. My face, apparently. So I got my little coffee shop set up here. I've got my organic instant coffee and my maple syrup, and I use organic soy milk just to make it because I tend to, it's my little concoction. It's just it's just how I do it. Look at this new cup I got from my parents. They went to Hawaii and they brought me back a Kona cup. Isn't that cool?
I'm eating some raw carrots. I had some raw baby carrots that I had got in one of my grocery orders. I normally like to put these in the baby's lunch or let the baby snack on these, but I was like, you know what? I'm going to bring me some of these to work. Perfect snack while you're at work, in my opinion. And then I've got some pre-baked Japanese sweet potatoes that they were the big ones. So I cut them in half first and then baked them at 400 for 1 hour. And they caramelized so nicely. Here are my supplements. As you see, I'm getting less and less by the day because I've ran out of my my women herbal one. I've ran out of my sea moss, and so I've got to reorder those. But check out my supplements below. I take awesome supplements and I take them every day, and they all have a different purpose. So I went on my walk at lunch, and then I came back from lunch and was eating another Japanese sweet potato and some more raw carrots. I think I shared earlier that I'm doing this thing where I drink the coffee after to regulate hormones better. So I ate my breakfast this morning, then I had coffee later, and I tried my best to not have a second cup later. What I did instead was drink tea, and I'm just seeing how I feel based off doing those different types of things. So I'm going back to drinking herbal tea, and I felt nice yesterday. It was good. And I've continued that again today. There's my lovely tea in my awesome cup that my parents got me. So now it is back at home, and I'm having a kiwi while I get ready to make dinner. I got these kiwis for Berkeley's lunch, and so I'll just snack on one from time to time. And so kiwis are great. They have so much vitamin C, and I'll eat the skin. The skin has tons of fiber on it, but I'll eat the skin even. I don't know if that's something you do, but I do. And as long as the fuzzy part doesn't bug you, then it's all the better. So in this casserole, I made this recipe myself, and I'm going to include it below so you can try it out. It's a rice and bean casserole, and my veggie of choice that I used was zucchini because it's what I had an abundance of in the fridge. And so I cut them up into the little circles and then cut them into fourths. And so you'll see. Or did I cut them in? Yeah, I did. I cut them into fourths so they would be smaller, and it would be ideal for baking and for mixing together in the bowl before I put it in the pan. I have the oven preheating at 350 degrees, and I'm going to be baking this for an hour. And so I've got a cup. It's 2 cups of the fresh cut zucchini that I'll be using, and then I'll be mixing that together with, should have done either probably brown or white rice, but I didn't have any at the time. What I had was red rice, and so I did 2 cups of rinsed cannellini beans. Those are great and have tons of flavor, and then 1 cup of this red rice. I've had this red rice forever that my birth mom got me, and I've used it several times, but I still have some left, so I'm like, I want to use it in this casserole. And what I'm using for my liquid is this Amy's Organic Split Pea Soup. It is a low-fat and completely oil-free soup, and so I'm going to use, there's not quite 2 cups of that, but what I did was to make it a full 2 cups of liquid, I added some soy milk, and so it's 2 cups of liquid altogether, which is the soup and the soy milk. The different seasonings that I've chosen are basil, onion powder, thyme, salt and pepper. And was there one more? I don't remember. I was not looking just now when I was talking, doing this voiceover. And then I mix it all together really well. And I'm super excited as I'm making this to see how it's going to turn out. I know that Amy's soup is divine. I've had it plenty of times before. And so this is what it looks like prior to going into the oven. My oven at this point has now preheated, and I'm actually snacking on the remainder of the zucchini that I cut up, and as well as a sugar-free popsicle. These are these healthy fruit popsicles that I got for Berkeley, and they're really healthy. I've got a blend here. This was a banana and soy milk and a little bit of imitation vanilla that I made some ice cream for Berkeley, made out of banana. She wanted ice cream, and so that was the remainder, and I ate some of that. I did have a little bit of a potato, but it actually was a nasty one, so I ended up having to chunk it away. So I've got my grocery haul here from Natural Grocers. I'm disappointed because anytime I go to order the individual packets of rice by Lotus Foods, my grocery person will give me a big bag of rice that I have to actually cook. And I'm like, no, I wanted the instant or the microwavable rice. And so it's like, man. But anyways, everything happens for a reason, right? Maybe I was supposed to have a lesson in patience. Here is the banana nice cream that I made for Berkeley. It is just frozen bananas, a little bit of soy milk, and imitation vanilla. And here is a Japanese sweet potato they ended up eating as a replacement to the potato that I had to throw out because it was a bad one. And so I'm snacking on that while I'm waiting for the casserole to get done. And now the casserole is done. And once I took it out, I let it sit with the foil on it for a little bit longer just to let the juices soak in some more. I'm using the rest of the raw zucchini that I didn't eat when I was snacking on it as like little zucchini chips. I love dipping zucchini slices into something like a salsa or whatever. It makes for a really good chip. It has the crispiness, and you're getting extra veggies in. You got to try it. Some of you had commented last time that you had tried it and that it was totally a thing. I thought I made it up, but apparently other people do it too. Here is my evening ritual, and it is eating an entire honeydew. Yeah, that's right, the entire honeydew. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you want to support my channel further, you can always go to buymeacoffee.com or buy me a melon. Have a good week.